Hi, it's LeJanaro back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and everyone who keeps coming back each time I post a new video. So today I am sewing up Simplicity 9645, doing view A. And I'm using a cream fabric for the sleeves and the neckband and the yoke, and a hunter green for the front and back pieces. So I'm gonna, talk through sewing this top on the video. I did record the sewing, but I gotta see what it looks like. I haven't edited the video yet, so I gotta see what it looks like to make sure you all can actually see what I'm doing because I recorded the sewing part on my phone. So we'll see if that gets in there. So this top, I cut a large, which is the 18 to 20. It fits me pretty good. And this is a very, very easy sew. The one thing that almost stopped me from sewing this pattern is you have to gather the sleeves. And y'all know I don't like doing, I don't like doing gathers. I don't like doing pleats, darts, any of those things. But I'm trying to get out of, especially darts. I'm trying to get out of not doing darts. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. That's the ice cream truck. But quick and easy. So I was surprised at how easy this was. I was surprised, but then again, I was not surprised because it doesn't look like a terribly difficult shirt to sew. But you got your front and back piece. I'm pointing to the back of the pattern. You got your front and back piece, you have your sleeves, you have your front yoke, your back yoke, and then the neckband. So not even a lot of pieces. So I did trim this pattern one day, cut out the fabric a different day, and then sewed it up another day. But this is another project that could probably take you 2 hours or less from cut to finish, with no distractions, I would say. Quick and easy sew, really great fall make. I want to make more of these because I do love this top. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I got everything cut out. Let me show you how I cut the pieces out. So for the sleeves, the neckband, and the yokes here for the front and the back, I cut out this cream color, and then for the front and back piece, I cut out the green color. So let me see if I can try to put this together. I'm trying to beat the drill. They are drilling outside. So piece number I'm just making a whole mess. All right, here we go. Piece number 3 and piece number 1. Piece number 1 is your front. Piece number 3 is your back. So I'm going to set the back piece aside. Grab piece number 1. Open it up to the right side. All right, so got my front piece, my front yoke. And on the front yoke, you have this long edge with a notch. Take that long edge and with right side spacing, you match up your notches, all right? This long edge. Right, do the same thing to the other side. Right side spacing and match up your notches on the long edge. And it's just like me to start recording and my battery died. Oh boy. Right, so once you sew them and you open it up, that's what it looks like. Right, so take your back piece. This is the front. So now take your back piece. Do the same thing. You have 2 notches here on your back piece. And you have 2 notches on your back yoke. Trying to make it so my pattern pieces don't fly everywhere. Right? Right side spacing, the long edge. Match up your 2 notches. Hopefully I can get a lot recorded before the battery dies. It doesn't take long to charge the battery though. But you know, once I have my mindset on recording, I want to get all the way through it. It should be pretty straightforward. This is a pretty straightforward top. So take the front and back pieces and then sew your yokes to your front and back pieces. I think this is right on time because I think they just started drilling again. So I'm going to go ahead and sew up my neckband, and I just place the neckband with the right side spacing. There's a notch here, and I'm just going to sew my neckband together and press it. That way it'll be ready when I get ready to add it to my top. So I got the front and the back done. So that's the front. This is the back. You saw me put the, oh my gosh, what is it called? neckband. So let me put the neckband together. The sewing machine, I'm going to take my front and back pieces, place them right sides facing, and I'm going to pin at the shoulder seams. You should have some notches. I also did press my seams, y'all see? I'm doing good. Mommy will be so proud. Right, take this to the sewing machine and sew at your shoulder seams on both sides. Also, the one thing that almost stopped me from making this, you have to do gathering on the sleeve. So what you do, you take your sleeve, and you should have some guides on your pattern pieces, and you sew 2 rows of gathering stitches. And gathering stitches, you use the longest stitch on your sewing machine, and you do 2 rows of those. And I am not the best at gathering, y'all, not at all. That almost stopped me from making this pattern. So I tried it on this sleeve. You see it looks a little wonky, but you know, hey, it's mine, I'm gonna wear it. So that's what it's supposed to look like. So you grab your tail ends. You're supposed to leave a long tail. You grab your tail ends and you pull. See, it's, ooh, I grab my you pull and you just kind of, you pull, you know, and as you pull, your sleeve will start to gather, right? And you do that around your, around here. That's how you get that puff there on your sleeve. All right, so I'm gonna continue to struggle, and I'll be back. All right, for my neckband, after I sewed it together with right sides facing, I folded it in half with the wrong sides facing, and I pressed it. All right, so you got your waistband, your waistband, your neckband. All right, so I got the shirt sewn at the shoulder seams. Now it's time to test and see if I gathered the sleeves enough. So go ahead and open up your top. All right, this is your shoulder seam. Go ahead and open it up, and you have 1 notch and 2 notches. All right, grab the sleeve that coordinates. I'm grabbing some pins. Some more pins, rather. Alright, where's my sleeves? Here we go. I haven't cut off all this excess thread yet. Because I want to make sure that I did enough gathering. Alright, so let's see. So match up your 2 notches. And this is right side spacing. one notch. I'm gonna do the other sleeve the same way. Alright. See if I did enough. I think I did. I think I did. And once I finish pinning, I'm going to take this to the sewing machine. And I'm going to sew around. I'm going to do the same thing with the other sleeve. I got it on. Alright, so what you want to do now, you want to take your sleeve and the side that you've sewn your sleeve, you want to place it with right sides facing. So your sleeve with right sides facing and the top with right sides facing. Right, you have some notches here on the top and some notches here on your sleeve. You want to pin all the way around. And then you take it to the sewing machine and sew all the way around. And do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so my shirt looks a little funny because I haven't added my other sleeve on yet, but it's because I'm going to go ahead and pin my neckband because I'm going to have to change thread when I get down to sewing the sides. So I want to sew everything with the cream color thread before I change to the green color thread, if that makes sense. So I turn my shirt to the right side. I have my neckband. You should have some notches. Right. All right. So you should have some notches in the back of your top and some notches on your neckband to match up. Right, and you pin your neckband all the way around. You might have to stretch it a little bit to make it fit. Right. So just keep on pinning. You might, like I said, you might have to stretch a little bit to make it fit. And once you finish pinning, just take it to the sewing machine and sew around. All right, so here's the top. I got to give it a good press. I also have to hem the bottom of it. I haven't hemmed the bottom of it yet, but I want to serge these green seams on the inside, and then I will hem the bottom of it. But I did go ahead and hem the sleeves because I wanted to do everything when I had the cream thread on the sewing machine. But yeah, this is it. It's quick and easy. Like I said, at first, when I saw I had to gather the sleeves, I was like, ugh. But it wasn't that bad, even though my gathering be a little wonky. But I got it done, and I like the top. I can't wait to put it on and take pictures of it for you guys. All right, so that is it. Oh, and bonus. I took pictures in 9337, so I'll pop some of those pictures up on the screen after I pop some pictures up on the screen of this 9645 that I made. All right, so that is it. Again, that is Simplicity 9645. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I know I took that pattern down really quickly, but it's Simplicity 9645. I did view A. I do want to make this again. I just got to find the right colors. The fabric that I used this time, it just kind of popped out at me. I opened up my closet door and the two fabrics were just sitting there side by side. I said, well, look at that. It was meant to be. But yes, I really do like this pattern. Very easy, straightforward sew. I do recommend it for beginners. I personally wouldn't follow my method of gathering. I mean, technically I did it right, but I was struggling. And I know there are several different ways to gather, but it was just the sleeve cap. So it wasn't a lot of gathering. So I didn't want to, pull out any fishing line or yarn or anything like that, because it just wasn't enough gathering to do that. It was just simple gathering. Other than that, even with that, that's not bad. I'm just making it sound bad. It's not bad at all. Very easy, straightforward. So if you're looking for something, palette cleanser, shoot, even a scrap buster, to be honest, because you're not using the same, you can use the same fabric for all of it. But, if you decide to color block, you're only going to need, a little bit for the sleeves and the yoke and the neckband, and then a little bit for, the front and back. So I would say on the pattern envelope, top A, for the XXL, all you need is a large size. So, as the sizes, the smaller sizes, you only need 7/8 of a yard if you're color blocking, so of each fabric. So yeah, this could even be a great scrap buster project for knit fabrics. All right, so question of the day. Do you regret going to college or not going to college? So with me, I don't regret going to college. I kind of wish that I had went off to college, meaning, did the whole dorm life, that type of thing. And I also probably would have done things differently. Because when I first went to college, I probably told this story on a different video way back when. But when I first went to college, I only went to college and applied for college because my friends applied for college. I had no idea what I wanted to major in. I knew I liked accounting because I took an accounting class in high school. So I just, so I said accounting would be my major. did not end up being my major. um, but I only went because my friends were applying and they said, you should apply too. I said, okay. No clue. So much so that I ended up flunking out my first year of college. I went to Augusta State University, flunked out my first year, took a year off, and then I went back to school to Augusta Technical College. So if I had the opportunity to do things over, I would do, I may work the first year after high school. I may have, you know, if this were possible, I would have worked the first year of out of high school and then decided what I wanted to do. Because I ended up working in the medical field, and all of the jobs I've had since then has been in some aspect of medical. So yeah, I would do some things differently if I had the opportunity, but I don't regret it. I would just do some things differently, I would say. And I sort of kind of wish I had done the dorm life, but then again, I know me. There's some things, living with strangers and that type of thing. I don't know. But campus life looks fun, especially at HBCUs. The homecomings and all of that type of stuff looks like a blast. But anyway, that's my answer. Let me know in the comments. Do you regret going to college, or do you regret not going to college? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And I will see you in the next one.